Hello and welcome to episode 6 of the Catching Up podcast with Ananya and Katrina, two college friends who are doing their best to keep catching up while pursuing their goals and dreams. Both of us started doing the 9 to 5 this year, and so we have been waking up really early. And so today we are going to talk about joining the 5 a.m. club, or for us, it's kind of the 4 a.m. club. But before we get started, Ananya is going to get us started with a quote from Benjamin Franklin.
Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Katrina, what inspired you to start waking up at 4 a.m.? Because I know you inspired me.
I wanted to wake up early for a long time. I feel like in college I tried to do it and then just never did, because I think part of the reason was deadlines were always at 11:59, and so I would always just be like staying up late finishing assignments, and so I would get up late. And then I also didn't have class until usually 9, 10, 11, and so there wasn't a really big reason I needed to get up at 5. But now that I'm working and work starts at 8 for me, I am just like pretty mentally drained after work is done, and so I have to get up early to be able to do things before work when I actually have the mental energy to do it. So I don't know if it was inspiration or just necessity at this point. But that's why I get up early. But you said I'm your inspiration.
Yeah, because you've been, even since I started work, there was this period where I wasn't doing anything, and you're like, Nanya, we'll wake up at 4 a.m. But I agree, like, I've been inspired by you for a long time, but I started doing it out of necessity because I get super drained after work, and I didn't feel like it in college. Like, work after 5:36, I just can't do anything, and then I want to come home, make food, and just like chill. So morning is when I can do a lot for myself. For people who are just working, I feel like it's just fine. But I also read somewhere, like, even the good and successful leaders, they wake up early and get ahead of everyone. They open their email, get familiar with everything they're going to do throughout the day, and then they start their day. So I feel like it's for everyone, with or without their personal or side projects or whatever they're doing. If you want to get ahead, I feel like waking up at 4 a.m. has been super helpful for me personally and Katrina, and everyone should do it.
And when we say 4 a.m., for me, it's like 4:35. Like 4:30 for me is the goal, and I do it probably like every other day, and then sometimes it's 4:45, sometimes it's 5, but I'm trying to stick to 4:30.
Yeah, I feel like for me too, like 4 is the goal, but sometimes I snooze too, and it's 4:30. And then now that winters are coming, it's getting harder and harder, but I feel like
Yes.
mostly it's 4:30.
Yeah, I feel like also waking up early, I'm doing it out of necessity because I need to get stuff done before work, but I also know how I feel when I wake up like 45 minutes before work and I'm just like rushing and trying to get to work. And I know how I feel throughout the rest of the day versus like taking time to actually like get something done, have time to get ready. I think I just feel better throughout the day.
Yeah, and I feel like you can call me superstitious for it, but I've just seen my life has changed, and the way I act, it just has changed, and the way I manifest things for my day. I just feel so much stronger and positive when I wake up early, and when I have like slow morning and I spend time on myself. It's like you're connected to yourself and you're gonna have a good day because you're in control of yourself.
Yeah, you get time to like kind of set intentions for your day. And like it's nice to get stuff done before work, and then you're at work and you're like, I've already gotten stuff done today. Like
Yeah, because
I'm
you're
not just
feeling
like scrambling to
productive.
get there. Yeah.
Like you already know that you have met your goals, you're productive, and that's just such a good feeling to lead with. How did you overcome the initial struggle of like leaving the comfort of sleep?
I would say I have never really had the comfort of good sleep.
Oh my god.
Like, okay,
Do you have
I in
insomnia?
high school, No, I like fall asleep immediately because I'm just like always sleep deprived. It's not a good thing. Like it's don't do that. But like in high school, I probably got 6.5 hours of sleep average a
Mm.
night. Just because I was like doing things, doing homework, and I just got used to that. And I did in college too. Not as bad. But now that I'm working, and I feel like now that I'm a little bit older, my body can't quite handle it as much. Um,
Okay,
so I'll try to
grandma.
get 8 hours of sleep. I would say like the days that I get up when I want to get up, so the days I get up at 4:30, those are the days that I went to bed on time. Because I
Hmm.
feel like if I can control my bedtime, then I can get up fine. But like if I go to bed at like midnight and try to get up at 4, like that's it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I feel like even for me, it has always been, even when I was small, like there's this time, if it's like 10 p.m., no matter where I am, I'll just like go to bed by myself. And if I'm even like a little bit, if I go to bed early or later than that time, I just can't sleep. Like I would have insomnia. Like I just wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
sleep. So for me, it's more like getting into the routine and getting control of that. And also, I like having fun a lot. Like in the night, I would just like somebody's like, "Do you want to go get ice cream?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So it was like very hard in
yeah,
college because like my roommates or somebody would suggest something, and I'm like, "Okay, let it be."
yeah.
And
In
I would
college,
just
it's
go
really hard
out.
because you have like all the late stuff, like
Yeah,
late assignments, late parties, like all that, and you can't get like a regular schedule. But now that
yeah,
I'm working, I feel like I have 5 days a week where I get up at the same time.
yeah.
And then on the weekends, I get up pretty much the same time because I don't go out. I don't like have anything that I need to be up late for, so I just stick to the same schedule.
Yeah, it was like college, so many parties, so many assignments, deadlines to meet, and then someone constantly asking you to go and do something. It was just so hard to get into the routine, but once I have the routine, especially, I can like do it easily. And then also, when your alarm is, if you're setting it for 4:30, just get out of bed. Like do not think twice. Just do not think twice. Just get
Yeah.
out. And once
I
you stand
You
up,
put your alarm far away from you, so you put your alarm on the other side of the room
yeah.
and you have to get up, turn it off. Like then it's a choice getting back into bed.
Yeah. It's
Versus
funny,
like I feel like
my
sometimes if it's my alarm right next to me, I'll just like roll over, turn it off and don't even know that
yeah,
I turned it off and go back to sleep.
yeah. For me, it's like Alexa, and I'm like, Alexa, set it for 5. Alexa, set it for 5:30. Alexa, set it for 5:45.
So if you wake up at 4:35, what do you do with all that time in the morning and how does it affect the rest of your day?
Ooh, good question. So if I am waking up on time, like a very good day,
Hmm.
the first thing I would do is just like do my 15-minute workout, and then I would go shower and then make my coffee, and then I like to do this ice face wash like with the ice water,
Yeah.
and that would just like wake me up. And then I like to go feed squirrels. So I would go
I'm
feed
thinking of the
squirrels.
trend. You know the trend where it's like the influencers like
The ice bucket?
morning routine with the ice.
But I feel like it has been super helpful. Like it just wakes you up right away.
Yeah.
And then it's good for skin. Like I've not had acne in a long time after I started doing it. Not even kidding.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
we
or
should do that.
maybe the age is gone for acne.
Maybe. Wait,
I don't
so
know,
you
but
do
it's
all
been
that in the
super nice.
morning.
Yeah.
What is it? How does it set you up for the rest of your day?
I feel like just spending time for myself, it's a good feeling. And then I like try to read a little and then like work on my art projects if I'm doing that. And then if there's something work related that I need to study, then I feel like good about it before like getting jumping into the work. So I
Yeah.
just feel really confident starting work, and that like the energy follows through. So I feel like it's just like helps you be connected to yourself, and like spending time with yourself is so important. Just get away from your phone as far away as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like I put my phone in another room and I don't touch it.
I don't touch it in the morning. But what else do you do with your time?
I would say when I get up, it's usually working on something like business related. Um, I have, I probably should be going to the gym in the morning, but I feel like whenever I go to the gym, I just like have a crush and energy right after, and so I try to do
Mm.
that during lunch or after work instead. But eventually, I think I would love to do some kind of workout in the morning.
You or like you do a intense workout? I do like a 15-minute thing. So it's
Yeah, my
okay.
workouts are like max weight.
Yeah. No, I do like a 15-minute thing just to check all of my body's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not
Yeah,
feel
I should like
bloated.
stretch or something. Sometimes I've got a
Yeah.
walking pad, so sometimes when I'm like working on stuff, I'll be walking a little bit. But yeah, I should do more in the morning.
Yeah, and I just do something so that I don't look bloated or feel bloated. I think that's always, it has been my priority. Like that, my workouts are focused on that.
Yeah, like feeling good.
Yeah.
And then I do my coffee too.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to do these morning green tea shots, and then nobody, I was like telling everyone about it, how I'm gonna do like kale, green tea, grape, and apple juice shots in the morning. So I made like batch of like 12 shots and I put them in the freezer so I can like take one out every day and drink it. And the bottles, like the liquid expanded and all the bottles like broke. And not even one person told me
No.
before. And then after it broke, like everyone's like, you didn't know that? And I'm like, no.
Were they glass
Yeah.
or plastic?
It was so, I was having a very hard day at work. I came home and it was everywhere,
Oh
like
no.
the glass and the liquid. And I literally called my mom and I was like so furious. I'm like, how can you not know? Because I was doing it in front
Well,
of her
now
and
you
she's like,
know.
I had no idea. It has never happened with her. She was like equally shocked.
Maybe they were just too full. Maybe they had like.
Yeah.
I wonder if they like
I
sealed
I
them or
filled
something when they
them
made
up to
it.
the brim because I watched a TikTok video on it and it was like to preserve the quality, like fill it to the brim so there's no
Yeah.
air and then like freeze it.
Oh,
And so I did everything and then they burst open.
dang. You gotta get. You should get some plastic bottles.
I think I'm not gonna drink that anymore.
Have you even like gotten to drink it at all, or did you just
I
like toss?
I drank like two of them and then nothing left after. And I don't have bottles anymore. I still have more
Dang.
kale and grapes and stuff, but I'm just like too exhausted mentally to do it again.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. How do you adjust on days when life gets in the way and you can't wake up early?
I feel like I usually wake up early.
Hmm.
I feel like it's almost become a non-negotiable for me, like getting up at least before 6. Um,
You were
but
traveling recently, right? How did
I
it
was
work
traveling
out?
on the weekends. So
Hmm.
like when I'm traveling and I'm not working, like I'll get up whenever I need to get up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like having some time before work is pretty much non-negotiable for me because I get home from work and just like feel like I didn't do anything the whole day. But how do you deal with whenever
I feel
life gets
like
in the way?
it's the same for me. I usually don't do anything on work days because showing up for work is really important right now. But on the weekends, it's always loose, but I try to make it Saturdays so Sunday I can like get back on my schedule. But Saturdays is kind of like tricky, but sometimes you just wake up naturally. Like even if you want to sleep more, you can do it, and that's what has been happening with me. I like wake up early
Hmm.
regardless of how much sleep I'm getting, which is good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah, I feel like
exhausted
I've
through the
also done it
day.
enough.
Yeah. I don't care if I'm not like giving my all to that day and I'm feeling like lousy and sleepy and just drained, but I like if I'm still on the clock.
Yeah, I think I agree. I feel like I prefer the feeling of like a little sleep deprivation to the feeling of like I'm just like in a rush and like haven't got
Yeah.
anything done today and like yeah.
And I don't know, waking up 4 a.m., I felt complete within myself. Oh my God, I'm
Yeah,
such a spiritual person right
fulfilled.
now. But I felt complete, like I don't need anything external. It's just
Mm.
like I'm God. Literally, that's how I felt.
You're just like in control of everything.
Yeah, yeah. It might sound crazy and stupid, but I feel like I'm like the controller. Would you recommend it to others? And anything else you would like to add?
Um, I would say depending on where you are in life, I would recommend it. Like, I don't regret not doing it in college because
Yeah.
I think college just like wasn't the right time for me to do it. But like if you're working a 9 to 5 and you're just like feeling like you don't ever get anything done and you're super drained at the end of the day, like I would probably recommend it.
If you're in college and you don't know what's going on with your life, it's because you're not waking up at 4 a.m. Stop going to the parties, stop having fun. Yeah, I would recommend it a lot because it has changed my life. And maybe you can balance it in college too. Maybe there's a way. I was not able to do it, but I think you can do it. And once you start working full time, 100% do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like people who are dating, like they can also spend like more time. Make your partner wake up at 4 a.m. too.
Yeah.
Like quality time in the morning and then in evening too. More time.
Yeah. Yeah. Quality time. Not that we're either dating anybody, but quality time with family, quality time with yourself.
I call my
Yeah.
mom. When I wake up at 4 a.m., it's also part of it. I call my mom. I get to call my mom in the mornings too. So that's the new goal. Quality time in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun talking about waking up early and changing with life as needed. I will let Katrina close this out with a quote from the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma.
Take excellent care of the front end of your day, and the rest of your day will pretty much take care of itself. Own your morning, elevate your life.
Bye.
Bye.
I love doing
Cool.
this.